Alright. Welcome back everybody, welcome back to writing. So I have some good news. I had some problems with visualizing my drawing, visualizing the enemy that the girls are going to be fighting in the, construct side. So I thought, why not make it myself? So yeah, I made myself a lovely, well, I see that I made some mistakes in the drawing. Well, oh well, I'll fix it later. But so far, this is the crystal rhino that the girls are gonna be fighting. The tentacle black ooze stuff is the portal that the thing comes out of once it has been summoned, because the bad guy, or bad girl, whatever, is gonna be using that. Is going to be using the crystals in such a way to summon instead of using the crystal how it's supposed to be doing, because if you're not doing it quite like that, it doesn't work. So we have this evil rhino that is gonna be beaten, and as already noticed in the text in the bottom line, it says actually that the rhino it says that that these types of crystals are actually brittle. So as you can see, the main crystal is actually in the horn itself. So once the idea is that the girls will figure out that the crystal is the main weak spot of the rhino, and then once that is done, they will be able to overcome the problem by defeating it, by destroying the horn, and then it goes away. So that's the idea. So let's get started on this, shall we? Alright, where was I? Let's hear it again. Let's hear it out loud.
I highly doubt that, since I took a look into the crystal and seems to be harmless. But it's something else is coming for it.
Wait. I looked into the crystal and it. Oh, I'm missing an it. Alright, it seems to be harmless. There you go. It seems to be harmless, but let's continue, my friend.
But it's something else is coming for it. Since we already know that the crystal is magical, it might.
Oh, I did this wrong. But something else is coming for it. So the it is not correct here. Since that we already know that the crystal is magical, it might be. It might be. It might give it new. Oh, I'm not supposed to go for it. The other creature. The other thing. Give the other thing. The other thing. New powers. We cannot allow this to happen. So Lola, would you be so kind to run over there and bring back the crystal located underneath underneath those piles of broken beams? Mina replied as she pointed towards the collapsed house. There you go. All right, cool. Well, I mean, since this is going well, Lola uses her as quickly as in a blink of an eye. No, it's not that fast. She is fast, but not that fast. Oh, she is. In a blink of an eye. In a blink of an eye. In a blink of an eye. Let's go here. In a blink of an eye. In a blink of an eye. Lola arrives the spot. She is exhausted. In a blink of an eye, she arrives at the spot. But after a short, she still, she leans with one hand on the rubble. She leans with one hand. No. Leaning. Yeah, lean. Right? She leans. Is that a word? No, it's not a word. Leans. Alright, fine. I will find it. I will find the word. Lean. Alright, fine. I will go for Netherlands then. Jeez. Dutch. And then I'm gonna go for leunen. There you go. And I'm gonna go for English. To lean.
To lean.
Yeah, indeed, lean. And I want to know if I can go for present. The past tense of lean is leaned or leaned. The present tense from lean is leans. Alright, leans. So I was right. It is leans. It's not leans, it's lean. She leans with one hand on one hand on the in a blink of an eye she arrives at the spot. She leaves with one hand on a crumbled wall, on a still standing wall. As she tries to recover from her dash. Yeah, from her dash. She recovers from using her. She tries to recover from that. As she gets up, no. In a blink of an eye, Lola arrives at the spot. She leans on with one hand on a still standing wall. On a wall. Yeah. She leans with one hand on a wall. On a stone wall. I can say stone. That is a good one to go for. A stone wall. As she tries to recover. As she tries to recover her breathing. She tries to recover her breath from using her power of speed and mobility. She has speed and agility in a blink of an eye. In a blink of an eye, Lola's eyes. In a blink of an eye. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's make sure that the power is truly good established. So in a blink of an eye, Lola's eyes turn yellow. Yeah, let's go for that. Yellow, and with a lot of speed. In a blink of an eye, Lola's eyes turn yellow, and as she picks up the speed as she picks up the speed, she arrives very fast. Why her eyes turn yellow, and she arrives. She arrives at the spot. No, that's too fast. Turn yellow and she turns yellow. Her eyes turn yellow. She turns yellow and she moves. She moves with incredible, great speed. Yeah, great speed. Towards the location. Okay, yeah, towards the location point. Mina. As she arrives at the spot. As she arrives at the spot, she leans with one hand on a stone wall as she tries to recover her breath from using her power, speed, and agility. Yeah. There you go. That's much better. Oh, hey, Space. How awesome is this isekai? I have no idea, my friend. I have no idea. I'm still writing it, and don't look at the title. All right, it is misleading. I'm trying to do. I just named it that because I am silly with names when it comes to having names for safe projects. Trust me. Alright, so she leans with one hand on the stone wall and then she recovers a... let's see if this is now correct, this typing.
As she arrives at the spot, she leans with one hand on a stone wall as she tries to recover breath from her using her power of speed and...
Yeah, alright. Almost. As she arrives on the spot, she leans to... she leans... with one hand on a stone wall as she tries to recover as she tries to recover her breath from using her from using her power of speed and agility. Yes. So now the audience know that as she tries to recover her breath. The crystal, yeah, no, we can just go for this. We don't have to explain everything directly, because then it will not be concrete. We know now that Mina, we know now that Lola can run fast. We know that Lola can now run fast, but she needs to recover her breath after using it. After a short while, and we can go for after a short while because we can now go for that. She leans to the man and tries to recover. After a short while, after finally recover from using her power, Lola. There you go, easy. Finally, after finally recovering from recovering from using her power dot Lola tries starts looking underneath the wooden underneath the broken pillars, shoving them, pulling them aside, dragging them aside. Yeah, dragging is a better word. Dragging, not pulling. Dragging them aside. for the object, for the crystal. Starts looking for the crystal that lays underneath the broken pillars. She starts dragging them. She starts dragging. Yep. Pillars. Like that, pillars, right? Yeah, pillars, broken pillars. She starts dragging. She starts dragging them aside. And after a short while, after a couple of, after 4 of them, 4 or 2, after finally removing the last one, in the rubble, unscathed. I have unscathed. Unscathed and underneath the rubble. Oh, unscathed. There you go. Underneath the rubble. There you go. Alright, let's see if this is a good sentence.
She starts dragging them aside after finally last one she finds.
Whoa, that is not good. That is not good. She starts dragging them aside after removing the last one. Removing the last one. She finds she discovers discovers a green discovers a green looking crystal laying underneath the rebels, unshaved from the impact. Glowing underneath the rebels, unshaved and not damaged. Not damaged, no. I need to make sure that I have this correctly done. So the idea here is she picks up the crystal and then suddenly this thing shows up. Hello there, in her face. So she's like, oh, don't mind me, just picking up this crystal, and then sees a big giant crystal rhino crushing through the building like there is no tomorrow, coming straight at her. All right. After removing the last one, she discovers a green. After removing the last one, she discovers a green. She discovers a glowing green crystal. Green glowing crystal. I think green glowing crystal is far better. A green glowing crystal laying underneath. Unshaved. Unshaved? Is it unshaved? Unshaved. Whoa, what? Why am I not typing here? Unshaved.
Unshaved.
Unshaven. Not harmed. Other words. Alright, not harmed. And then we're gonna go for synonyms. There you go. Not harmed. Undamaged, unscratched, untouched. Undamaged, unscratched. Yeah, not a scratch on it. That is better than calling unscratched. Or not undamaged. Undamaged. Unscratched, undamaged. Alright. Protected? Untouched. Untouched, maybe. Yeah, untouched. Yeah, it's better. Unshaved would not be good, I think. Unscratched. Let's see if this is now better wording. Let's see. Show me.
A green glowing crystal laying underneath the rubble untouched. Mina saying crystal is harmless for now, but
hold on. Not so fast, boy. After remote. I need this part then first.
After removing last one, she discovers a green glowing.
After removing the last one, not the last one, she discovers a green glowing crystal laying underneath rubble untouched. Unharmed, but untouched, untouched, unharmed. There you go. Underneath the rubble. Alright, so this needs to be edited. Hold on, but this part I need to read.
After removing the last one, she discovers a green glowing crystal laying underneath the rubble. Unharmed by the
as she picks up the crystal, as she picks up the green crystal, because we need to talk about green always. The green glowing crystal, we already know that it is glowing, so it's actually unnecessary to say it again. Though it might be necessary. Ooh, difficulty. After she picks up the green crystal and looks and inspects it, and as she picks up the green crystal, she inspects it. Inspect it. Is that how you type it? Inspecting.
Inspect.
She inspects it. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I want that. As she picks up the green crystal, she inspects it. Only to see that it was unharmed. It was unharmed by the impact it made. That is still, because still unharmed by the impact it made. With the building. Yeah, there you go. So let's see if this is a good sentence.
As she picks up the green crystal, she only see that it's still unharmed by the impact it made with the building.
Hold on.
Mina saying crystal is harmless.
Hold on. No, I said it inspects. Alright.
As she picks up the green crystal, she inspects only see that it's still unharmed.
She inspects it only to see that it is still unharmed by the impact it made with the building she is now standing in. She is still standing in. So let's see if it now works well.
After removing the last one, she discovers a green glowing crystal laying underneath the rubble. As she picks up the green crystal, she inspects it only to see that it's still unharmed by the impact it made with the building she is still standing in. Mina saying crystal.
Hold on. Let's see. Underneath all the rubble. Underneath all the rubble. As she picks up the green crystal, she inspects it. Only to see that it is still unharmed by the impact it made with the building. Where she is still standing with the building. Where she's with the building. Let's see. Alright. I really hated that I'm constantly having to have this thing fall back out, but we're getting there. So Mina is saying that it is harmless. Check. Lola gives another find. The crystal because it is in a hurry. Wait. Well, that is the part that I did not say. So Rufina and Mina. Now I need to make sure that she looks back to see only. Yeah. Lola. Lola looks back. Yeah. Let's go for that. Let's go for first having a nice conversation. Lola goes. Lola looks back. It shows that she has the that she and back and looks back at the other two. At the other two and raises and shows the green crystal. Yeah, green glowing crystal. Now let's go for an. We need to make sure that it still glows. Glowing crystal. Yeah, there you go. Shows the green glowing crystal to the rest of the group. And shows the green glowing crystal. The faces, although how do you do this? If somebody is showing, you know, the crystal to the rest, and they are like, yes, well and then, you know, surprise Rhino comes through the roof and everybody's like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? That is the idea. Alright, so yes, and yeah, only to see it so harmed. Lola looks back. Lola looks unharmed. As Lola looks back at the Yes, as Lola looks back at the other two and tries to show the tries to show to the rest of as Lola looks back at the others and tries to show the red glowing crystal. A crack, a crackling, a trembling. Yeah, let's go for trembling. The whole starts to shake and tremble. And as she looks back, yeah, as the faces from a smile of happiness, and happiness, from a smile to now as tremble, yeah, shake and tremble. Their faces, yeah. Minas and Rufina, Rufinas, Niall and Rufinas. Jesus, please. Yeah, and Rufina's face turns into turns from a joyful smile to super serious. Super serious is that a word? Is that a wording? Is that a good word to go for? If you're gonna be going from joyful smile to super serious, nah. To a sudden petting, yeah. Let's go. No. Let's agree now. Lola looks back at the other two and tries to show me. Let's see. As Lola tries to look back at the other two and tries to show to them, the whole ground starts to shake and tremble. Within a second, trouble. Within a second or two, within a second, a big purple crystal, a big purple crystal rhino, a big purple rhino with crystallized with crystal horns starts yes, I think that's the right word, right? Because it is a crystal rhino, but it is only the crystal horn. As you can see, it doesn't have the crystals in the back. It has like an armadillo cloak, not like a crystal cloak. A big purple rhino with crystal horns starts to bursts. There you go. Bursts through the window. Through the wall of through the walls of the building. how do you say, charging into a straight line towards Lola. There you go. Charging into a straight line. Yeah. Let's see if this is working. So let's go again.
The whole ground starts to shake and tremble.
To shake and tremble. There you go. Starts to shake and tremble. There you go. Let's go again.
Green glowing crystal to them. The whole ground starts to shake and tremble. With second, a big purple rhino with crystal horns bursts trough the walls building, charging into a straight.
God damn it! Within a second, within a second, a big purple rhino with crystal horns bursts through several walls of the building. Yeah. Several walls of the bursts through the several through several walls of the building, charging straight into charging in a straight line towards. Alright, let's see if this works.
Within second, a big purple rhino with crystal horns bursts trough several walls of the building, charge.
It's like this then. True. To shoot through butter. There you go. There you go. Jeez Louise. How hard can it be for me to type that word? Apparently very hard. Let's go again, woman.
Within second, a big purple rhino with crystal horns bursts through several walls of the building, charging in straight line towards Lola.
Several. Several types of milk. Several. Alright, thank you. Several. Jesus. I didn't know that we had so many fucking milks, but I need it. True. Several. Several. Several, but apparently it's not several, but it is several. It's several, but I don't know. It's a little bit confusing here. So bursts through several walls of the building, charging into a straight line, towards her. with no oh yes. That I is not good. I need to work now. I need to one rest. Yep, I'm screwed. No. That is a big boy. That's a big boy. There you go. That is a big boy. That's a big boy. She hasn't. She says. She says. That's a big boy. She says as well. She was. With a nervous face. With a nervous tone in her voice. What a nervous tone in her voice. Yeah, what a nervous tone in her voice. She tried, she says to herself, to herself, to herself. To herself, that is a big, that is no, oh yeah, that eh, that is not, yes, let's go, that is not a rock lizard, that is a big, that's a big angry boy, that's a big, big angry boy, that's a big angry, that's a big angry boy. That's a big angry boy. Yep. Yeah. That's a big angry. That's not a rock lizard. Nope. That's a big angry boy. As what a nervous voice in her tone. She says to herself, "That's a nut." She whispers to. She whispers to herself. Yeah. Whisper. Come on, whispers. It's very hard to type blind, alright? I'm not blind, I'm just saying that it is hard to type blindly. Because, whispers to herself. Oh, that's not a, that's not a lizard, rock lizard, that's a big angry boy. She said, as her eyes start to, as she starts running, as her eyes, yeah, let's go for that, as her eyes start to glow again. That's not a rock lizard. That is a that's a big angry boy. She as her whispers to herself as her eyes start to glow again. Starts to glow again. Starts to glow again. Yeah. God damn it. As her eyes start to glow again, she starts to glow again. As her eyes start to glow again. Not short after that. Not short. Not short after that. She starts moving. She starts running towards the center. Move towards the center of the to the moves towards the open field. She starts running towards Rufina, yeah, because Rufina is the one that holds things back. She starts running with incredible with great speed. She starts running with great speed. leaving leaving the leaving the crystal rhino, leaving the rhino. Yeah, leaving the rhino in the dust. Leaving the rhino and leaving the crystal rhino. Leaving the angry rhino. Oh, the big rhino in the dust. There you go, the big rhino in the dust. Zboosh. All right, cool. Let's see. I have said that it is. Oh, I said the leaving the purple rhino, leaving the big purple rhino. Yeah, big purple rhino in the dust. Oh yeah. All right. So now we have made sure that everybody gets it, that it is a big giant purple rhino with horns. So that's good. All right. Let's see. Let's see if this is truly good enough.
With a nervous voice tone she whispers to herself.
Wit. Not wheat. Wit.
With a nervous voice tone she...
Man? Wit. Fine, I guess. Wit. Let's see. Wit. Ah. Grain of salt. Yes, wit. How did I type it? I did type it wrong. I typed it as white. Now it's wit. Wit.
With a nervous voice tone she whispers to herself, that is not Rock Lizard, that is a big angry boy, as her eyes glow again.
Alright.
Not short after that she's...
Yeah. That is not a Rock Lizard. That is a big angry boy. As her eyes start glowing again. As her eyes start glowing again. With a nervous voice into herself. To herself. As her eyes start glowing again, she begins to run. Not shortly after that, she starts running with great speed towards Rufina, leaving the purple rhino in the dust. Well, literally almost panic. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Get stuff, but dust. What screen? All right. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this. Oh fuck. Oh no. What did I do? Whoa! Did I do something wrong? Not Big Mouse Steve. Starts as her eyes start glowing. As her eyes start glowing again, she begins to run. Not shortly after that, she starts running with not why, with great speed towards Rufina, leaving the big purple rhino in the dust. Finally, after not before she was able to say. She literally panics, tries to run towards Rufina, and then literally while she's at Rufina, she says like, the big dick, and then boom, she almost falls flat. She falls flat. She loses breath, and then be like, oh my god, this thing, no. And then Rufina is like, what? What do you, oh god, that's a big boy. And tries to hold it back. Well, you know, Amina gets Lola up again. Alright, so that's how it works. So Lola has the power of movement, but she gets exhausted after using it. Rufina is not very good because she's not built for strength. She's actually built for constitution. So that's actually quite fun. It's like, yeah, I'm really tough to beat, but I am not that strong. I'm not that strong, so I can hold it off, but not for long because it literally it can, you know. And Mina is like a magic caster with not enough spells yet. So they're all having their own weaknesses. And they found the yellow rock, and Lola is the one that needs to keep the yellow rock from getting into the hand of the rhino. The rhino is going to be following Lola like a madman. Rufina is going to be literally trying to tackle that thing. Or well, literally trying to knock it aside, trying to knock it off, and then it's like, I will hit this. It's like, you hit a metal wall. Well done. It's like, ah. So yeah, that's gonna be happening. This thing is not this thing is strong, all right. It's a crystal rhino. What would you think of it? It's like a very strong rhino. It's not fully made of crystal. It's the only horns that are made of crystal, but it is a crystal rhino because of the horns. Explains a lot, right? But yeah, this thing is very spooky and very strong, but it is a summon, so you can desummon it by destroying the horns. Which can happen if you hit it multiple times. This is why the bomb is like, hey, did you know that that some crystals are brittle? No shit. I knew that already. Also, what the fuck is this for ad? I don't need salt. Don't take this with a grain of salt. Jeez, I don't need salt. I already am salty enough, knowing how much I do for just doing this. Alright? I'm now, what? 1 week, almost 2 weeks. I'm almost 2 weeks in. I'm already there, I believe, because if the fight is done, I only have to let them return to the library, fix that part, and then I have a very decent story. So well, I'm not gonna be I don't know. I actually want them to go back to the penthouse because Lola is tired. They will get the information, but they will get the information later on. I think Mina is smart enough to know that, you know, it's smarter to just rest up for a bit because they had a fight. It's not smart to go to. It is maybe smart to go to the library, but you know, her friends are not the ones that don't. They do like to go to the library, but not to read. Let's put it that way. Like, why would you go to the library to read? Jeez, that's not what you need to do. You need to pick up good people, or you know, talk to people about their stuff. I don't know what people talk about these days, but you know, stuff. So yeah. So after finally after reaching Rufina, she collapses on the ground. Almost she falls to the ground. She falls to the ground. God damn it. Falls to the ground. Falls. No. How do you say that? Falls on her falls on her knees, having used too much energy, too much power. Yeah, having too much. After reaching Rufina, she falls on Lola falls on her knee. After reaching Rufina, Lola falls on her knees from exhaustion. Yep. Uh, Lola falls on her knees from exhaustion. Uh, from knees from exhaustion, having used having to having uh, from exhaustion. Yes, let's do that because we already know that it is her power, so we don't have to confirm it again. We know that it is from there, so we don't need to have a double confirming. From exhaustion. Hmm. Gets her up. Gets lifts Lola up. Rufna lifts Lola up. Lola up. Yeah, there you go. Lola up. Lifts Lola up. And asks. There you go. Rufna lifts Lola up and asks from exhaustion. There you go. So yeah, super speed with the very with a very funny combination of yeah, you're gonna get exhausted if you're gonna use that speed, motherfucker. So yeah, but later on she will get better at it, so she will actually be more stronger with it. Rofina lifts Lola up and asks, yeah, Rofina lifts Lola. Pick grabs Lola hand and grabs Lola hand and puts it under her shoulder. Oh no, over her shoulder. Over her shoulder. And lifts Lola up and asks, "Hurts, that is not a big one. That's a that's not a big. Yeah, she's literally nervous. She is nervous because she sees a big giant angry big boy, and then it's like, yep, I'm out. So that is exactly what's going to be happening. Let's see. She grabs Lola. Grabs Lola. Grabs Lola's hand. And puts it over her shoulder. And lift. Grabs Lola's hand and put it over her shoulder. Over her shoulder. All right. She puts. As she starts to lift Lola up again, lift Lola up on her feet. She asks, Rufna asks, as she starts to lift Lola up on her feet. As she starts lifting Lola up on her feet, she asks, So yeah. Alright, now I can do it because I don't have to refer to Rufna because I already referred Rufna in the other line, which is good. That is not a great. Yeah, that is not. Nope. I can just go for one that though. That is not. It's not. That is not a rock. That's a big angry boy. Shot. Yeah. Sharp and pointy horns. Two sharp and pointy horns. Yep. There you go. Now it's far more sharp and pointy horns. As her eyes started low, she begins to run. Not shortly after that, she starts running, running with great speed towards Rufna, leaving the big purple rhino in the dust. After reaching Rufna, she Lola falls on her knees from exhaustion. Rufna grabs Lola's hand, grabs one of Lola's hands, grabs Lola's left hand. Let's go for left hand. Let's go for that left hand. And puts it over her shoulder, and as she starts lifting Lola up on her feet again, she asks again. I can put again here. If I'm correct. Again. There you go. Again. It's really hard to type blindly sometimes, but I need to learn it so that I can do it faster. Again, she asks. Hey, now it's correct, right? Yeah, alright, cool. How much time has been? Oh, well, right, 1 hour already gone. Not supposed to be going more than 1 hour. Alright, I hope you all have enjoyed for today. I think I did actually make a lot of progress. We went from, let's see, we did, how many words today? 187. That's actually quite decent for what we did. We actually made sure that we have the connection between the rhino and the event. So we have now finally connected the rhino with the girls, and the rhino is coming straight at Lola, which means that Rufna is going to be intercepting Lola and try to hold off the rhino until Mina comes with a plan. There you go. Until they come with a plan. Let's put it that way. So yeah, Lola just is lucky that she's gonna get back on her feet, and I believe because they touch, because they are now with each other, I believe then the exhaustion will go away faster, because technically Rufna has the ability to endure. So I don't know, because they both are powered up already. It means that she can recover fast. It's a thing that might go for the combo, you know, making sure that she touches her, and that way she can actually run faster again. But then after that, she needs to touch again, so that's gonna be a problem. Anyway, that's all enough for today. I hope you all have enjoyed for today, and thanks all for watching, and I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, I wish you all a lovely day. Bye!